Hey folks, and welcome back to Pattaya. You know, last time I showed you we got a new spirit house, and they came and they had to build a platform. And anyway, there was some extra materials left after all that. This morning, I thought, well, I might as well put those to good use. So I built a barbecue pit, a semblance of a barbecue pit, I'll put it that way.
And of course, no home project is complete until you say this.
Oh yeah, that ain't going anywhere. And I want to cross the street. They sell charcoal right across the street, and I'm gonna roast something. So we'll do that. But new shirts are in. I'll take you down to the night bazaar first and show you that. So about a week ago, I ordered a whole new batch of shirts, but this time I ordered the old shirt, but with a little bit new of a twist. So the old shirt that was discontinued, I had to make a new batch, but they got the collar on it. So I'll show you what it looks like. I like it. I think it turned out good. And they got them done before. They've been here in the tailor here at Lucky Tailor in the night bazaar since before the new year. I wasn't supposed to get them till after, but they did them quick. So there it is. It's got the collar on it this time, though. That's the only difference. So it's the exact same shirt as the old one, the one that people keep messaging me about, but they put the collar on it because I think the other one has the collar, the new one. Anyway, he's got 100 of them here, 50 of each. The old style, that's really now a new style with the collar, and then the one that I have had, the Living the Dream shirt. So come see him here in the night bazaar. See Mr. Lucky, he'll hook you up, and maybe you want a pink suit like that.
Yeah.
Do you want a pink suit to take home like that?
Yeah.
You can get one of those too. So there you go. So we got two different styles now. We got the one with the girls on the back, the one with the monkey face on the back. Anyway, Thursday's Vitos chemo. She's done 3. She goes back this Thursday for another one. That'll be her 4th, and she'll have another week off. But anyway, when she's hooked up to that, it's about a good solid 4 or 5 hours that she just kind of sits there and kind of sleeps and nods off. And I leave the hospital and I go look around. And I went this week, because it's up in Chonburi, this week I went to Bang Sen and I had a look around. I'm glad I did, because I found something pretty cool and new. So let's go take a look at that real quick, and we'll come back, and I think the fire's about ready. The coals are getting there, and we'll see what we're gonna cook. Today, I came down to Bang Sen to get my truck washed. It was filthy. And I happened to notice this new market. It's all Japanese style. It's called the Bang Sen Seafood Market. It should be called Little Tokyo or something like that. There's 2 sides to it. One's a big pavilion with market type stuff, fresh food, fresh seafood, dried seafood, all that kind of stuff. And then there's this side that I'm standing in now. That's all food vendors, hot food. Well, ready to eat food. Might not all be hot, might be some sushi, some sashimi. But when I say this is brand new, I mean right behind me, they're still painting, they're still putting the finishing touches on this. They're open, but not all of these booths are full yet. The market side looks much more established. There's people sitting there eating. I'll show you around here, but this is more like an evening place. I think they open from like 3 to 11, something like that. But very nice. And there's a huge Japanese population in Sriracha, which is just right down the road. And I think they're kind of capitalizing on that and making this venue this little, what I would call Little Tokyo here. There's takoyaki, there's sushi, sashimi, there's all that kind of stuff, ramen. Everyone's different. Plus all the fresh food. There's even another tent back here that I hadn't seen till just right now. But it's a big place. That's the big pavilion over there. But I'll show you around here. We'll go for a little look. And quite remarkable. I had never seen this. Was all new to me. You leave Bang Sen for a minute and they build something great, big and huge and new and cool. So that's what it is tonight. But this would be an example of a booth that's not even full yet. So, oh, I see V's calling me now. I don't know what time she's going to be done. She told me 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. We'll see. I got to answer the phone. So how about that? All Japanese market. Now, the coals aren't quite ready yet. We've had a lot of visitors as of late. We had a couple friends here, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 months ago from New Zealand. And we went out with them one day, and V and the wife went and got their nails done and eyebrows done, and the husband and I had a meal. And anyway, they're back in New Zealand, but V really liked the wristwatch the lady had. Well, they've bought her one, dispatched it here with some of their friends who were coming here for the holidays. So wow, V really just loves that wristwatch. It was a little bit too big, so I took it down and I got a couple links taken out of it, out of the band. I gave it to Mr. Lucky. He knew a guy, he has a friend that has a shop that does that. So I came back the next day, it was picked up, it's all done. She did very well yesterday. She hopped on the back of the scooter with the nurse and went down to the Big C Mini, half kilometer from here. That's probably the first time she's been out of the house for something other than a treatment in the last 6, 7 weeks. So that was pretty good. Today, not so much pep in her step today. She has good days and bad. People always ask how she's doing. That's how it is. But I appreciate everybody that's come by and visit. It's so many people, I couldn't remember them all. We've had so many visitors and guests here. We also had Angie stop by. Apparently she picked up somebody at the airport that had a gift for us, and it was some Old Bay seasoning and Tootsie Rolls. So thanks to everybody who brought gifts or sent gifts or came by. It means the world to her. It's nice seeing people, because usually it's just her laying in the yard if she feels up to it, and me looking for something to do. So the day after the new Spirit House and the blessing with that was New Year's Day, and we had the whole entourage of monks over that day. That was, I think they were here exactly a year earlier than that. And they did a New Year blessing in the house and the thing with the water and all. So we'll take a quick look at that, and we'll come back and we'll be cooking something up.
So, all right, New Year's Day morning, early, I think about 9 o'clock. The whole entourage shows up here. V set all this up. She has the contact here. Kind of hard to get this because a lot of people want the New Year blessing maybe, or for themselves, for the house, whatever. But I think the whole thing takes about 40, 45 minutes. They dispatch a gentleman in like something like a bot bus the day before, and he delivers all the stuff they need. And then he brings the monks the following day. We had some friends over. My dear friend Ying there, she brought some flowers. They brought food. They helped us out with this. Very, very nice. But this is kind of what it sounds like here. Yeah, so there's a lot of different facets to this, but they give us the blessing. We give them all a goodie bag to go home with, and then their job will be done here, and they'll be on to the next thing. But meanwhile, I think our barbecue's hot enough, and maybe we can start grilling something. So let's go and see what that is.
There you go. Shrimps on the barbie. Take a minute for them to cook. The shrimps are starting to turn red. That would indicate that they're getting there. So not a bad little cookout here. I had this all built by 8 o'clock this morning. Before 8 o'clock this morning, it was built. I just woke up and did it. But anyway, we'll enjoy some shrimp. And I guess that's all it's going to be.
V's daughter from Bangkok and her family were here this day. They went to one of the tree and flower markets in town, bought a lot of new plants and flowers for the garden, so they're busy planting those. I'm busy grilling up some shrimp. I'll have I don't know, I'll have to try some real food on here, get some steaks. I'll have to try my hand at some steaks. But there it is, the pièce de résistance there, the shrimp platter with namjin. We threw some fish on there too. Why not? The coals are still going to be hot. Anyway, we'll look at something else new next time here in Pattaya. But for this one, gotta leave it off right here.
And as usual, I'll thank you for watching. And until next time, bye for now.